All right, I'm making this video because there are no current videos out there on installing the lighting kit for the Turf Tiger II. Now, this is one of the newer models. This is a 2026, and I will put the serial number range on the screen here. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is there are variations to this. So, for instance, on previous models, there was a lighting kit that was not LED. But the updated kit here, and I'll put the part number in the video as well. This is going to include the LED lighting, the harness, and the switch, which plugs onto the same harness. And I want to make it clear that in this particular kit, this includes the harness that goes all the way to the battery. There are others that plug in underneath the instrument panel, but this particular machine does not have that pre-wiring. And I found this out by trial and error. The original kit that I got from the dealer actually was sent to me and it was wrong, so I had to file a warranty claim on it to be able to get the correct harness. But just a little bit of an overview as far as how these lights are actually mounted. There is a bracket that comes with this kit. You take the bolt out that is mounted right on your control arms here, on the steel frame around your control arms, and it has a little bit of an angle to it where it fits in here, and then you just reattach it, and there is a nut on the other side. And then the lighting bracket itself comes with like a little rubber piece, comes with the bolt that holds the light on, and that is all you need. The harness itself plugs into the lighting, and it does come with zip ties where you can zip tie this harness up. Now, the routing is a little bit funky. The instructions don't really tell you too much at all, so I don't know if this is actually correct as far as how I routed it, but we're going to go with this and see how this works. I'm going to lift the seat up. Okay, now that I got the seat up, you'll be able to see this harness running, and I have ran it underneath the frame here. There's a little spot where the main vehicle or the main mower harness attaches, and then I've ran it to the right hand side as well. And then if I go on the other side, you basically have the same setup. One thing that's different about this side is that you have a bolt that goes into the frame. There is no nut on this side, and you have a bolt that goes into the frame here. There is a nut on this side. And then basically it attaches this longer bracket here, and then you have the switch, which you mount. There's basically a nut that tightens that to the bracket, and then you have your two connections that are off of your main harness, your lighting harness, I should say. For the lighting setup itself, it's basically the same as the other side. You have a bolt, a little rubber piece, and then the plug that plugs into the lighting harness. I routed it basically the same way. It goes underneath the frame here, and then we go all the way back to the battery with this. So you do have to take the covering for the battery, which is a little bit complex on the Turf Tiger, but you will have to attach that to the battery. One thing to note is this is fuse protected, this particular lighting harness, and I have taken zip ties and tied it to the main mower harness as well. But anyway, this is kind of an overview of how this is put together. I was going to make a video of this when I actually installed it, but I ran into so many issues with it being the wrong harness that I just wanted to get it on the mower. So hopefully this helps everyone out there. There's not too many videos for the Turf Tiger II specifically, so if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section and I will do my best to address those. Thank you.